EMA has been around for about 15 years, specializing in IT management, consulting, and research. And our business intelligence and data warehousing practice covers kind of the soup to nuts of all the way from data acquisition, data management, analytics, data visualization, and on into making that information actionable so that we can actually track what you're doing. So, when you look at the trends of what people can do with that big data is to really get closer to customers. You're seeing some of the great use cases. You know, I think Facebook, Google, Yahoo, LinkedIn, they're all kind of the poster children for how do you use big data effectively. But basically, we've set expectations for response rates, loading of data, getting queries out of the data, those types of things. And we as customers in a B2C environment have come to expect that when we type into the little address bar on Google that it will start giving us recommendations while we're typing. So we have this expectation of like, well, if Google can do it, why can't we do it over here? But some of these purpose-built data stores that we've used for many years aren't really able to do that. So we need to make decisions on where are the best places to do the processing to give us this power. You have to find the right place to do the right processing. We've set expectations about what is the right things to do, and at EMA we've come up with a concept called the hybrid data ecosystem, and that's where we basically say you've got all these moving parts there and you need to make the decision on where is the right place to use the right thing. Part of that is understanding, do we need to move all the data? Can we utilize the data store in one area, the processing power in another, etc.? Or do we need to look at a subset, things of that nature? Data virtualization allows you to be able to do many different things. If you're looking at a just-in-time type of analysis work, you might be able to say, we can pull a particular view from one system, process it in another, and possibly give the result set back, using data virtualization without having to say, let's forklift several petabytes worth of information from one place to the other, then start the processing, then move it back. Virtualization allows us to really be able to balance the things that we want to take a look at. And data virtualization, some people say it's just for prototyping. It's like, no, if you have certain use cases you want to use it for, highly advise being able to say, let's pull it from these different sources, make it available in these other sources, combine the data together, because when you start putting it in all these different places, you've got many different places, many different things to do, and data virtualization offers a great use case to make that happen when you need to do it that way. My advice for IT practitioners and people in data management is that things are going to change. They're going to change from new products being available. We're seeing that with SQL versus NoSQL, row versus column, all of these different things. But if we look back and we see kind of the history of some of the other things, for data warehousing and business intelligence in particular, we used to have the Kimball versus Inman debates about structure of data warehouses and data marts. We used to see it in terms of OO versus procedural, Windows versus Unix. We've seen all these different types of wars, and the real answer is much like the hybrid data ecosystem, is it's a combination. Let each one do the job that they do best, utilize it to the best of your ability, and try to say, you know, there's not one answer for every question, but there are multiple ways of doing things. Be flexible enough to have that vision in mind, but maybe not so much that you chase the shiny object that's in the corner at every opportunity, but maybe you want to pull back, see what's going on, see what some of the technologies are, test the ones that work for you, and then bring them into your environment, as opposed to simply going, ooh, something shiny over there.